boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're back again. Game 4 of the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. Can the Miami Heat close it out? We're going to talk about that more once we come back right after this. Yeah. Here we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We're here to witness history. If the Miami Heat can close it out, I believe, and I might be wrong, but this will be the first time in NBA history that there's a double sweep in the East and the West conference finals. So with that being said, let's get on into it. We already see the first half looked like the Miami Heat was dominating. Gonna take over the whole thing. Let me see something right quick, folks. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? One second. There you go. Bam. There we go. Okay, okay. Just another link one more time. But anyway, um, forgot what I was saying. Oh, the Miami Heat. Let's check out the stats. First half looked like Miami's gonna kind of run off with this thing. Miami was able to get just about any shot they wanted. Um, they were, y'all. I know I was looking crazy doing that, but I was checking something. Sound like I was hearing maybe some static in my ear. But anyway, the Miami Heat were able to get pretty much any shot they wanted. But they ended up missing some shots. Some of the big threes that they were putting up, but the first half of this game looked like they were getting any shot they wanted. It was just a matter of fact, the matter if it was going in or not. The first half, Boston, the Boston Celtics looked defeated. They looked flat out defeated the first half of this game. But since then, after halftime, they've come back and obviously made the third quarter made a nice quarter of it. Let's see. Let me see. Third quarter, the Celtics had 38 points to 23, so they were down six at halftime. So they went up. It's at 15 points minus six, 11 points look like, and right now they're up 11 points. Man, I can do some math pretty good, can't I? So anyway, stats for the game. Jason Tatum has come on 24 points, 10 for 16. He had a couple big threes there. Um, 10 for 16. That's efficient, actually. 1 for 2 from the line. I really don't like that. I like him and Brown to be efficient. So far, they've shot 4 free throws this game. A whole bunch of jump shooting so far. Typically, but Tatum got 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers. He has to control his turnovers. His turnovers are off just terrible. But he just got a big block just now. In transition, Brown came down, got him a dunk, assist by Horford. Nice play. D White, 16 points, 5 for 10 from the field. Jalen Brown, 13 points, 6 for 13 from the field. Not low under 50%. Zero turnovers. That's important for them too. Al Horford, 12 points. He hit three threes. Smart, 8 points. He's not having that great of a game. 2 for 7. I'm sorry, 3 for 9 from the field. White has come on. I mean, Greg Williams has come on, had a pretty decent game so far. 14 points. He's hit 4 threes. That's been big to help them come back and obviously take the lead in the game. And look, the way the game's going now, look like it's about to go the other way around, and we might have a game 5. Brockton only has 2 points. And they made a Williams only has 5 points. So they made a Brogdon, as you know, is the sixth man of the year. They made a comparison between him and Caleb Martin, and Martin has outscored Brogdon by like at the time it was like 28, 29 points or something like that. So that's actually major when we're talking about the sixth man of the year. So you as the Boston Celtics, you're expecting the sixth man of the year to come off the bench and be able to continue to push your team. And I think he's done pretty good this whole finals. I'm sorry, this whole playoffs. But this finals, I don't think he's been doing too well at that. But it look like we might have a game final if it continues the way it's going. Jimmy Butler, 24 points. He's come on late. As of late. And I think it's one of the things for Jimmy Butler, well, he kind of sits back and just kind of not let things go to him, get everybody involved, yes, but you can tell he really conserves his energy. And then, like right now, he's trying to put it on. But fortunate for the Boston Celtics, they're actually the second half hitting their shots. So as he's putting it on, they're just going 2 for 2 or 2 for 3, and that's what has been able to propel the the Celtics into the lead as of now. 83-97 with a 14-point lead. 7:52 left. I think we're gonna have a game five, folks. Vincent, 15 points, 4 for 9 from the field. Butler got 7 rebounds, 4 assists, two turnovers. Bam, got to do more. We got to get more. And to be honest, watching the game, I think I got like I don't know what you want to call it, like a little tunnel vision right there. I didn't realize Bam wasn't, not that he's playing terrible, but he wasn't playing that good. He's only had 7 shots, 4 for 7. That's over 50%. 4 free throws. So Bam got to get more involved, and if they want to close, this is a closeout game. And if it goes to a game five, that's a closeout game. Game six, that's a closeout game. Game seven, that's a closeout game. At the end of the day, Bam is going to have to be more aggressive to close out these teams. And if they go on to win, which everybody expect them to do, not necessarily today, but to go on to the finals, you're definitely gonna have to have closeout mentality every game against Denver, because Denver's gonna bring the heat. No pun intended, but nice block by Gary Williams right there. See, this is what I like. When Gary Williams was talking noise to Butler, he got up in his face. He talked to the media after the game. You know what I'm saying? That's a competitive. That's a competitor, I should say. And just because he didn't get the best of Butler, Butler got the best of him, the man didn't back down. So now he just got a big block. And if they continue to win this game, which I'm going to say they're going to win this game, that's going to be a talking point. That's going to be a talking point what he did to Butler, because that was a pretty nasty another block by Tatum now. Uh-oh. Mm. Mm. Now Vincent just had a nasty little. If you're not watching the game, and I gave you dead air. I apologize, but he just twisted his ankle. Look like roll that thing up. Might be good for the night, but going that next game, he gonna need some tape. Ooh, Tatum hit a nice another big three. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one. Tatum has shown up. The one thing I don't like about it is it's still jump shooting. Um, these guys got to get to the line. They got to get downhill, make somebody foul you, get somebody in foul trouble. Not just selling for jumpers. Yeah, that's good. That'll get you a win or two. That's not gonna win no championship though. That's not gonna win it. Um, and that was Vincent, by the way. Caleb Martin, 14 points. Man, he looked like it just looked like he did so much more than that. But he's efficient, 6 for 9, 5 rebounds. Kyle Lowry, 5 points. Kyle Lowry only has 5 points. I tell you, it looked like he got 20 points, but he got 7 assists, 5 rebounds. 5 assists, 7 rebounds. And Zeller came in, gave him some good minutes, 5 points. And Duncan Robinson don't have nothing, but um, so look like we're gonna have a game 5, folks. Thursday. We're gonna have a game 5. I mean, it's good the Celtics came in here and got one win. Um, but Butler's not gonna. He's gonna try to not let these boys down and try to put them on his back. I think it's a little late though. That should have happened. Smart just hit a 3. Yeah, they're cooking now. They cooking. It's barbecue chicken. This is over. This is over. Um, but man, the Heat team is, man, I tell you, got a bunch of guys. I mean, Bam should be able to pretty much go by Al Horford. He might not be able to be. He might not be stronger necessarily than Al Horton. Al Horton. But he should be able to blow by him for the most part. Early in the first half, he blew by him, and like it was like dude's feet was stuck to the floor. So, but Bam has to get way more involved in his offense in order for them to the Heat to go ahead and close this thing out. Yep. Way more. And yeah, when Butler's missing little bunnies like that, you can count that out. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes left, 6, 7 minutes left. It's pretty much over. Honestly. Um Tatum just did a fade away. Whoa, what was that? What that was. Yeah, so anyway, right now nothing's going right for the Heat. Um and this thing is pretty much in the grass and gone. So Jimmy Butler, he talked a lot of noise after the win. And I don't know if Greg Williams has been talking noise to him. I don't think so. But now Jimmy's gonna have to come back. Jimmy's gonna have to come back. But these boys hot, and they've already beat them twice in Boston, obviously. So they're gonna have to go back to Boston um, for Game 5. Game 6 will be in Miami, and Game 7 will be back in Boston. Yeah, so it'll be neat to see a 1-8 seed go at it in the finals. I mean, the Heat, like they really start cooking at the right time. I mean, like literally the game because they lost their first play-in game, so they start cooking right at that play-in game. 83 is 86 to 100, 14-point lead. I'm still gonna call this the Celtics game. But they got hot right, like literally right then. So I think that's interesting. But I've never seen a team, they get hot a couple weeks or a week or something before. Dang, that was a nice block by Caleb. What was that? I don't know what Kyle Lowry just did. Oh, Williams dunked that thing. It was a turnover by Kyle Lowry. And that's when you know. That's when you get plays like that. It's pretty much over. That's when it's pretty much that game is pretty much over. Um, I forgot what I was saying earlier, but as I just seen Bam, I just keep thinking, man, like you look like you can do so much more. You look like you can be so much more. He has to do more. I mean, 10 points on a closeout game just isn't going to do it. He has to be able to do more for this team offensively and really defensively as well, but definitely offensively. Um, and they have, like I said, they have Al Horford on them. Al Horford shouldn't even be able to try to keep. Really, Al Horford outside of him, like really posting up. Al Horford can't do nothing with him. Turnover, give him the hook over the left shoulder, and Butler missing his free throws. It's a lot going on right now, but I think the Heat they trying to play, man, but I think it's gone. I think it's gone. I think this game is a wrap. And then and right now the game is looking like for Boston how it looked like for Miami in the first half. Miami's getting every shot they wanted. Looked like easy pickings. Um, Looked like easy pickings. Vincent got a nice little floater there, but it looked like easy pickings. And but then they were missing their threes. But right now Boston it has totally flopped. But Boston is hitting their threes, they're hitting their shots, and I think that's really just the difference in the game. That's the difference in the whole game, if you ask me. Right now, um, they can't help themselves. They getting turnover after turnover after turnover. Foul and one. Jalen Brown. Um, yeah, this is what 15-point lead right now. 15-point lead. They're saying that Jalen. They're saying Jalen Brown is actually possibly hurt, but that's his left elbow, so it's not a shooting arm. So I feel like it shouldn't affect him as much. But I mean, nobody's really. You've seen a couple of nice little plays here and there for both teams, but nobody's really taking the game off. Like you say, oh man, this is a Jason Tatum game. Jason Tatum came in. Yeah, he's had a solid game so far, but it's not like it's not like you'll be like, man, yeah, all Jason Tatum, all Jalen Brown, all that. No, it's been a team effort to get back into this game, and they've been able to look like they're gonna pull it off. Look like they're gonna pull it off. Pull it off. Yeah. Um, Man, I dropped the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all ready, come on in there. If you ain't scared, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here though. This is one of my I can use it as an intro or outro. I think that one looked clean. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what y'all think about that. We had a little commercial within the commercial. Gotta get those. I mean, the Boston Celtics are a deeper team. The Boston Celtics are overall a more experienced team. The Boston Celtics are the older team. You look at all the categories people talk about, teams talk about, and you would think they'll be winning this. They're a deeper team. They're a more experienced team. They're overall more talented team. And sometimes it's just will that beats skill, will over skill. almost every day. Will over skill almost every day. And this is just teach people, teach young people, old people, whoever you are, doesn't matter. That if you come out with determination to do something, you can make it happen. That's why the Heat, they have the most stringent off season work schedule type thing, whatever you want to call it, regimen, where they have to come in at a certain time at a certain body fat, different things like that. So when you get to this point of the season, you're not tired. They're tired, and I mean they're more tired than you are. Yes, you obviously you're gonna get tired, but they're more tired than you are because you're used to it. They're not used to it in most cases, and that's just, and I think that's what brings out so much more in the role players. How many undrafted players do the Heat have? Shit, it's like 5 or 6. Matter of fact, they said Zeller was at the crib. I think they got him from the house. Come in and play. Got him from the crib to come home and play. Come in and play. Already in shape, ready to go. You know what I mean? So there comes a time where will beat skill, and what does that do for you when you're practicing like that? When you're putting your body through this and through that, and not eating this and doing all these other things that are conducive to you winning, that is making your mental stronger. That's the thing about it. That is making your mental stronger. So when you get to these points, like they say, pressure bust pipes, like they say, pressure bust pipes. So now you get down to the nitty gritty of the game, and guess what? You can hit those free throws because you done been tired. You done been that. The game ain't nothing. Practice is everything. The game ain't nothing. Practice is everything. You know what I'm saying? So when you like, oh, I've seen this situation. I'm not tired. I can put this ball in there. I mean, Jason Tatum still shooting threes. Why? Why? It's 1 minute, 141 left. Um, but yeah, I think that's what that does. Is that really helps your psyche, your mental health, your all those things that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's very important. You know, and look like, yeah, we're gonna go back to Boston. Kevin Love, man, he has fallen off. Um, he has really fallen off. He doesn't get much PT. Um, I don't know. He's really fallen off. I mean, at least expect them come and get you a couple threes or something. But he had the mental health. LeBron Brown broke him down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened. Honestly, I really do. Going to play with LeBron, he wasn't getting the looks he was getting. He wasn't getting anything that he was normally used to getting after David Black got fired. And I think that's what, in my opinion, really messed him up. I think that's what really messed him up. Huh? Really messed him up. Hey. I think that's what really messed him up, seriously. And he hasn't been right since, because I'm not saying he didn't have mental health issues before that, but they damn sure no came after that. How about that? They sure came after that. You know what I'm saying? My big old lip. My lips that big. Um. So yeah, Boston came in, got them a win, saved it. I mean, and at the end of the day, do we expect the Miami Heat to win this thing eventually? Yes. Um. But we do expect them to win it eventually, but it gives you time to fight another day. It gives you time to come up with another game plan, and maybe you can run it, and maybe you can win it. You never know who might get injured. We just seen dude twist his ankle. I mean, obviously, you don't want nobody getting injured, because me personally, as a competitor, I want them full throttle. I don't want them to say, "Oh, well, five people got hurt, so um, that's how y'all came back and beat us." I don't want to hear that. But as a fan, and even if I was a player, I wouldn't want people to get hurt. But it can happen. People can happen. It can happen to where they get hurt. So you live to fight one more game. You never know. You know. But then at that point, obviously, all the time you take it one game at a time. But here, you definitely have to take it one game at a time, because if one game don't make it, you done. You don't thought two games over, and you done at one there, buddy. You're done at one. So yeah, I need a haircut. So what y'all think? What was gonna be in Miami in five, Miami in six, Miami in seven, Celtics in seven? What's up? What y'all got? I think Miami gonna close it out the next game. Is what I think. Um, I think there's just too much jump shooting from the Celtics, and with all that jump shooting, it's just too much. It's too much to call on every single game, unless you're Clay and Steph and all them guys. But the way they even put it together, then people that's a misconception to think people think they're just a jump shooting team and they're not. Um, Especially with Steph. Steph will get in the lane, give you floaters, give you bunnies. Um, so they're really, but people are designed. Today's league is designed to be able to play with them, but in reality, they don't shoot as many threes as people think. That's the crazy part about it. You got teams shooting 43s in a game. That is crazy to think about. That is crazy to think about. 40, probably 53s in a game. That is crazy. But anyway, that's that's the way of the world now, and that allows anybody to be able to say, "Hey, I can play basketball. I can shoot a three. You ain't got to be 6'8" to shoot a three." You know what I mean? So it gives hope. It gives hope to other people, younger people, or whoever, whatever person, young, shorter people. It gives them hope to be able to, hey, make their dream one day, make their dream come true, and make it to the league. So, um, folks, it's 14, 13, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds left in this game. I was so tired. I would have jumped on earlier, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I was tired. And and but yeah, I want to make sure I jumped on because I said I was. So just giving everybody the opportunity. You want to jump on, jump on. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, this is good though. It kind of, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted it to be over. I wanted it to be over, and so both of them teams can get a ton of rest and then come in strong, because I think both of them gonna need it. You ain't gonna put no pressure on yourself. It just sounds like the right thing. He was 14 for 22, very efficient. Talking about Jason Tatum, but they're gonna have to. The Celtics are gonna have to not turn the ball over and get to the lane. Get in the lane, not turn the ball over. That Miami Heat, not Jimmy Butler, Bam, you're gonna have to score more points on the offensive end, be more aggressive, get somebody in some foul trouble, do something. We can't have you doing 10, 12 point game. Can't have that, buddy. Not shooting the ball, not putting the ball up. You got to be able to do that. And I think he was pretty efficient tonight, by the way. Um, inside the NBA. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens next game. I think those are the keys for the next game. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, you got to get to the free throw line. Stop shooting all them threes and the turnovers. Limit the turnovers. Miami Heat, you got to limit the second chances. Stop letting them get all the rebounds. And Bam has to get more involved, and they got to do a better shooting next game. They got to do better shooting next game. I think those are the keys to victory for the next game, and we'll see where it goes. So with that being said, folks, we're gonna come back and see y'all. When's the next game? We're gonna be doing something else too. Now that we only have one game to focus on, in between games. Let me see in the next game. I'm gonna start doing some reaction videos. So let me see. So today is Tuesday. The next game is Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to start doing some reaction videos to different things and present more content for my audience. So y'all stay tuned for that. It'll be earlier. Also, it'll be around. I'm gonna say around 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. So y'all stay tuned for the content. 7, 8 o'clock. Probably do like a 30-minute reaction to some stuff, and just try to give y'all more insight, more content, and please y'all stay tuned. And then we'll come back to the basketball game Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all go get that Project Julio, man. It's out there. I keep telling y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Where it go? Donate the Project Julio cash out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what y'all missing. Here we go. Anti-flow. Yo.
I'm never seen with the one, and I'm not rapping for fun. I'm not popping with guns, I just pop it with puns. I hang with Jesus the Son, the devil trying to be done. It was a 3-on-1, the lightning crashed like thunder. You gon' burn and live right under. You just cannot win this, cause it is finished. Look, draining my life, then God replenish. Say you were God, you should've stayed in your place. But that's not the case, so clean your mouth out. I'm not talking toothpaste. Look, in present tense, I'm making the ground shook. Got verses after verses, but I'm missing a hook.
Have you ever read his book? Read the rainbow, go ahead and take a look. Feeling bars, just call me alcoholic cook. Spitting like a pro, but I'm really just a rookie. I got me a weapon and it ain't got no steel. Straight leather, and this is how it feels. To spit something real, make these demons squeal. High pitch, false chord inserted right here.
On the forehead got a seal, yelling to you dogs and to make you all heal. When the underbelly's yellow like banana peels. Try your best not to get caught up in your feels. Barking at you big like I'm trying to sign a deal. Yes, you got a line, but you're missing all the reels. Then some fake people come and they'll just appear.
Y'all finna fill them with God fear and kind of fear.
I gotta stop this, I'm feeling nauseous. Getting sick of this flow, I keep on coughing. I got a feeling we're old like Tupac and Biggie in the prime of hip-hop and these coffins. On that Brooklyn Bowl spitting at him with acrylic. Gotta paint a picture and rate him like Mad Feeling. Stay a fan, you own my ceiling. Jesus died, but he is risen. A rock can't stop my God, he's not in the tomb, he's gone.
Old school New York feel. Get it. Go get it. Don't get it. Don't forget it. Go get it. Anti-flow. Yo.
Yeah, that's me. No. The whole thing was me. You got me a shoe, but like, nah. Yeah, no, but it might blow up, you know. It might blow up. Like I don't know, but it might.
It might. You gonna blow it up.
Yeah, I might make a part 2.
Sure. We're gonna make a part 2. Hey man, y'all go get that Anti-Flow, man. It's a banger. You gonna like that New York feel, old school New York feel. With that being said, we're gonna be back tomorrow night. We're gonna try our first reaction video. It's this thing that's me acting the fool. So with that being said, folks, Gates Open Media, y'all come find your boy on YouTube, and we out.